morning and welcome to Foundations on this 22nd day of May, on Memorial Day weekend coming up, 2026. Wonder what you're doing for Memorial Day. That's not the question of the day, but you can go ahead and comment. Let me know what you're doing on the Memorial Day weekend. I do have a better question down the way than that, but feel free to comment. Matter of fact, anytime I ask a question, anytime I mention something about the lesson or whatever you want to comment on, please feel free to comment and holler and let me know what you're thinking, all right? So, looking forward to our time today, together today. Thanks for all of you who have listened over the many years that we've been doing this and commented. Thanks for all the comments during our last video. Lots of fun hearing a lot about your world, and it's an encouragement to me. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for the texts, messages. I appreciate it. Thanks for all those who say howdy when we pass each other in public. Thanks for sharing your story about your families and your life. It's a lot of fun to hear about what's going on in your world. And so feel free any given time, send a message, make a comment, and we'd be blessed to know more about what's going on in your life, right? So one of the cool things about social media is that we can find out about many of our friends and family almost instantaneously anymore. Now that's also a bad thing too, because we can see stuff way too quick, and sometimes when it's really bad stuff, it gets passed around way too quick, and we become almost enamored with the horrible quicker than we do the good. And so there is a bad side to that. But what's interesting is that when you really want to connect with people, you have the opportunity to use social media for a positive. And so one of the things we can do for that is that we can go for our friends and family, and we can be able to follow them and see their pictures and everything like that. So here's an opportunity for you. I've asked a couple different times if you'd like to do this, and you can get a chance to find out whenever we have a new post or a new video or prayer request or a story to share. And if you haven't yet, if you would, right down below the video here, there is a button. I believe it's a blue button that says follow. So if you would like to know every time that we go online and we're sharing something, please make sure you follow that. Go to Gilead Ministries and follow that one as well. And most of the videos, most of the posts are on this particular Facebook, on my Facebook page here, and then are shared to the Gilead page or shared to the other pages that we have under the control of Gilead Ministries. So, but if you do not hit follow, you do not get that notification. So make sure you hit follow, and do your best to make sure you know when new posts come, new videos are come, or when we're going live. I love to share this space together with you. Something else you can do is really good is go to our YouTube page and subscribe there as well. All of the Foundations videos are found on the YouTube page, and you can go back and see all the archives, all the teachings over the course of the last 4 to 5 years. All right? So make sure you hit click and hit follow, go to the YouTube page and subscribe. All right, let me say good morning to producer Wes. He was running a little bit behind this morning. I got here and was preparing, and all of a sudden he's darting around the office, putting the camera up and getting the computer connected and the table set up, and he was darting around getting all that done. I kind of watched him. He almost started sweating. And listen, Wes doesn't sweat, all right? He doesn't like to sweat at all, all right? So if you get a chance to see Wes out and about, say howdy. You can say howdy in the comments here this morning, and say howdy to Mr. Wes. So let's get going on the most important item of every week and the most important item today, and let's get it out of the way. Here's the question of the day. Here we go. Ready? What is your favorite gum or your favorite mint? What is your favorite gum or your favorite mint? Now, I don't do gum much, and I do mints from time to time, but there is something I do almost all the time, every day nearly, is that I use some form of throat lozenge. As a matter of fact, right now while I'm speaking, and whenever I'm speaking any place, I carry a throat lozenge with me, usually 2 or 3, and even during the process of speaking, sometimes the throat lozenge will be dissolved, and I will take that another throat lozenge and put it in. So, yep, so you may not even notice it, may not even realize that I have one in my mouth, and that's exactly what I want to have happen. But it is a confession I have a throat lozenge in my mouth. I had 2 sinus surgeries, and for reasons unbelievably unknown, as far as I can tell, whenever I'm speaking, I get dry. Maybe it's because of all the hot air going through. Who knows? So comment down below and let me know what's your favorite gum or your favorite mint. Also, if you're listening today, we'd love to hear from you while you're listening. Just comment, let me know you're there, and love to say howdy as we're going through the program today, all right? So, last time we were together, we had a fairly serious conversation about some pretty heavy stuff. And so today, as a matter of fact, we talked about one of the most dangerous things a Christian can believe. We talked about the martyrdom of Christians throughout the world and where people are always getting in trouble with that. And so today I want to take a little time and do something a little more lighthearted. See, Scripture says in Proverbs 17:22, a joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Ecclesiastes 3:4 says, there's a time to weep and a time to laugh. Okay, a time to mourn and a time to dance. Psalms 126 verse 2 says that our mouth was filled with laughter and our tongues with shouts of joy. Then they said among the nations, the Lord has done great things for them. Notice the connection between the laughter and the enjoyment and the shout and basically the noisy fun connected to the Lord has done great things for them. Job 8:21 says he will yet fill your mouth with laughter and your lips with shouting. Proverbs 15:13 says a glad heart makes a cheerful face, but by sorrow of heart the spirit is crushed. In Proverbs 15:13, all the days of the afflicted are evil, but the cheerful of heart have a continual feast. But the cheerful heart has a continual feast. That's just cool, right? Just cool. So this morning I want to share something I share from time to time in my texting. And if you would like to receive some text from time to time to encourage you, just message me on this page and give me your cell phone number, and I will add it to my texting. If you already get the texting, I hope you enjoy it. It's certainly my goal to encourage you every day that I send out a text, all right? So now, what we're going to do today is we're going to take some time, and I want to share, like I said, what I do in texting from time to time. I want to share some of the top puns that I share when I share them on texting. So, as a matter of fact, you may be tempted to reuse some of these puns. When I say them, you might want to say, oh my goodness, and back up and listen again. Good morning, Mr. Mark. So, you might be tempted to reuse them, so I give you full permission to reuse any of these puns that you want to reuse, okay? You can use them. There is no license against it. I don't have a copyright on these puns. These puns have been around for a long, long, long time. And some of them are almost totally annihilated as far as content. They've been here so long. So if you have heard one of these before, go ahead and feel free to chuckle anyway. If you haven't heard one and you don't think it's funny, please, no groaning very loud. If you groan too loud, I'll hear you on the Facebook page. It will be distracting. So please, please, please do not distract Mr. Bill this morning. Wes would not enjoy that a bit. All right, so here we go. You ready? Get your laughing stock ready. Here we go. My first job was working in an orange juice factory, but I got canned. I couldn't concentrate. Oh, I love puns. It says my math teacher called me average. How mean. Yeah, if you don't get that one, ask someone who does numbers, all right? Here's a fun one. I love this one. I've seen it a million times. I've used it probably 500,000 times. If Apple made a car, would it have windows? Well, actually, the new Apple computers do have windows on them, so there we go. That tells you how old this one is. Okay, I know. You're already starting to groan. I can hear you. Relax. It's going to be okay. Take a deep breath. Some of these are funny. Oh, wait a minute. I thought some of them were funny already. I can't believe I got fired from my calendar factory job. All I did was take a day off. Boom, boom, right? My friend's bakery burned down overnight. Now his business is toast. Sorry. I am trying to not laugh while I'm trying to share these. So this is one of my favorites, okay? And what I do for a living, it plays into this one, okay? Atheism is a non-profit organization. Now that's funny, folks. That is downright funny. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow. I used to have a fear of hurdles, but I got over it. Oh my goodness. Some of you have been over laughing right now. I can hear you. I can hear you laughing all the way here on Facebook. I did a theatrical performance about puns. Really, it was just a play on words. Yeah. Okay. Some of you take a deep breath. I know you're going to survive this. I was struggling to figure out how lightning works. Then it struck me. Sorry. I enjoy life way too much, probably. Always trust a glue salesman. Did you know you can always trust a glue salesman? Here's why. They tend to stick to their word. Sorry. I'm trying to stay composed. Here we go. 2 hats were hanging on a hat rack in the hallway. One hat said to the other, "Hey, you stay here. I'll go on ahead." You know, go on. Never mind. If you got to explain it, it's not funny. For those of you that got it, though, you're like me. You're having a hard time breathing. I was going to buy a book on phobias, but I was afraid it wouldn't help me. Oh, my goodness. Some of you are saying, "Bill, stop it." I can hear you. It's out loud. You're saying, "Bill, stop it." Okay? Please don't tune me out, all right? Listen to them all because there's going to be at least one you enjoy. I got a feeling more than one, but hey, you may not be as much fun as I am, okay? Pencils could be made with erasers on both ends. But what would be the point? Wow. Sorry. I'm laughing so hard I got tears in my eyes. Oh, goodness. The dead batteries were given out free of charge. That's right. They were no cost. All right, 2 peanuts. 2 peanuts were walking into a tough neighborhood. And then all of a sudden, one of them was assaulted. A salted peanut. Never mind. Listen, don't quit on me now, okay? Don't quit. Don't tune out. Well, good morning. Good morning, David. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes, you and Fozzie Bear, yeah. What did the angry cake say? "You want a piece of me?" Oh, come on, laugh, for crying out loud. Stop groaning. Now, I'm a baseball player. That's the reason why this one's one of my all-time favorites. I wish I could still play baseball. I still yearn to play baseball. It's like, I mean, I'm old, and I couldn't play baseball if I had to, probably. And if I did play one game, it might be my end. They might have to bury me afterwards. But so here we go. This one's fun. I wondered why the baseball was getting bigger. And then it hit me. All right, guys. Don't give up. Don't give up. They're only going to get better. Oh, goodness. You know this is punny and you want to laugh. I wanted to learn how to drive a stick shift, but I couldn't find a manual. Okay, that one's fair, okay? That one's fair. Okay, the present, the past, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense. Oh, come on, smile. Some of you are having a hard time breathing, though. Shopping centers, okay? If you've seen one, you've seen them all. Never mind. Malls are gone, aren't they? That's the reason why you can tell how old these puns are. All right, which country's capital is the fastest growing population? Which country's capital has the fastest growing population? Ireland. Every day it's Dublin. Well, good morning, Miss Sheila. Every day it's Dublin. Here, listen to that in slow motion. It's Dublin. Oh, goodness gracious. I tried to make a belt out of watches. It was a waste of time. Oh, goodness. Whew. Wow. I have oxygen waiting for when I get done. Yesterday, a clown held the door open for me. It was a nice gesture. As a matter of fact, it was such a nice gesture. I got fired from the bank. A man asked me to check his balance, so I pushed him over. Guess his balance wasn't so good, huh? Oh, you're saying, Bill, what's this got to do? What's this got to do with spirituality? Well, some of you just need to lighten up a little bit. Jesus saved your soul. Come on, get a smile. Come on, let's go. This is one of my favorites because I'm a C.S. Lewis fan, and I mean, goodness gracious, hundreds of thousands of us love C.S. Lewis. So here we go. One of my all-time favorite series of books. Certainly love the movies. What does C.S. Lewis keep in his wardrobe? Okay, folks, strap in. Narnia business. Okay. Wow. You need one to recuperate. So here's one to help you get a good breath. Two antennas got married. The ceremony wasn't much, but the reception was excellent. I once ate a watch. It was time consuming. Goodness. Go ahead, grab a Kleenex, wipe your eyes. I should have brought one with me. I just found out sticks float. They would. Okay, only folks from the hood's going to get that one. They would. Yeah, okay. If you're not from the hood, you're probably not going to catch that one, right? I grew up in the hood, so I catch that. So there we go. Here we go. You can't trust atoms. They make up everything. Wow. Listen, a comedian I'll never be, but let me tell you something. I can get just a few minutes of extra breath this morning through enjoying these puns. I hope you can too. I had a pun about amnesia, but I forgot how it goes. All right, anybody concerned about my health can buy me a Diet Mountain Dew, okay? I could probably use some extra energy when I'm done with this. I'm going to design a reversible jacket. Listen, I'm excited to see how it turns out. A man went to the hospital with 8 plastic horses in his stomach. His condition is stable. Wow. Now you need to watch for the commercial. You need to watch for this commercial. It's coming out. You ready? There's a new type of broom out. It's sweeping the nation. Oh, goodness. I tried to draw a circle, but it was pointless. Now, I often say I'm looking for the job where I can do nothing and get paid for it. And then if I could get a year off with pay, that would be even better. Here's one for you if you're like me, right? Getting paid to sleep would be my dream job. Oh, goodness. Bakers trade bread recipes on a need-to-know basis. Okay, ask a baker. If you don't understand that one, ask a baker, okay? I've heard you should wear glasses while doing math. It improves division. A boiled egg in the morning is hard to beat. Oh, folks, I'm going to survive this. So are you. Only a few more, folks. Some of you going, good night. Could you get this over with? Yeah, only a few more minutes. Hang in there. We're going to survive this. I make apocalypse puns like there's no tomorrow. Let me try that one again. If in case you didn't get in. I make apocalypse puns like there's no tomorrow. Oh, goodness. Whew. Did you read the newspaper? There was a cartoonist that was found dead. Well, at this point, the details are sketchy. A friend of mine is a professional yo-yoer. He has his ups and downs. Okay, my final one. I chose this one last. All right, I chose this one last. I can't remember many times in my life when I was not in a place where I had this particular item as a part of my life. So here we go. All right. All right. Ready? Hang on. Hang on. Take a deep breath. We're going to make it through this. I used to hate facial hair, but it grew on me. Oh, I can just think of another question. Do you use shave cream or not? Okay. Comment down below, right? Listen, folks, I know for some of you that was a lot of fun. For some of you, that was just a lot. But I hope you had some fun. I really do. I know I had some fun, and I hope you did as well. So remember this. Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 11 says this. Even a child is known by their ways. So let me ask you, what are you known for? Are you known for a smile? Are you known for having some fun? Are you known for someone people can trust? What are you known for? See, I want to be known as somebody who's willing to tell the truth and to listen to others when they hurt. I want to be known for smiling and enjoying life. I want to be known for taking time to cry when you really need to cry and taking time to cry with those who know why. I want to be known for someone who is laughing and cutting up, but someone who can also sit still and help someone walk through a dark time. And most of all, I want to be known for loving the people God made. And every day I get up and I ask God, please help me love people. Please help me love people. Jesus said it was how they would identify me as someone who follows him. What an amazing, amazing thing you can do. Listen, you and I, we are known by our ways. And so let the Lord transform your ways every day as he makes you closer and closer. Good morning, Miss June. As he makes you closer and closer to him. And when you do that, I believe wholeheartedly, you're going to learn to laugh a little better. You're going to learn to cry with a little more meaning. You're going to learn to pray with more heart. And you're going to learn to love as the Savior has loved you. What an amazing day. Please come join me on this journey. And let's do so amazingly like our Savior that others can't help but notice. Thank you for putting up with me this morning. Inside, I'm still kind of chuckling and enjoying the day, okay? Please come join me on this journey. Here's the question before we get out of here. And some of you are thinking, thank God we're getting out of here. So here we go. What is your favorite gum or mints? What is your favorite gum or mints? Okay, comment down below. Let me know what you do what you have. All right. Thank you, Diana. I want you to have, as I do each week, a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend. And until you and I come back together next week, and by the way, in a few weeks, we're going to start a new series called God's Big Backyard. Some of you who were at my church years ago remember me teaching through God's Big Backyard. It's a great series about finding the foundations that you need to keep your faith grounded in Jesus Christ. So stay tuned. It'll be a few weeks in getting that all lined up and all the lessons in a row. So until next Friday, like I said, have a fabulous Friday, a wonderful weekend until we meet again next Friday morning at 8 a.m. May God bless you, and bye-bye for now.